Good evening and welcome back to Cosmeteer. My name's Pooks, and tonight we're continuing on with our Ironman Admiral stream series. And in the last episode, we finally got our first Kestrel back, which is great. It's a railgun ship. We're staring at, oh, that was a quick load. We're staring at it right away. We obviously still have the lifeboat here as well. We've got the owl happening too. And yeah, in this stream, what I would like to do is see if we can clear out enough stuff to work our way up to yet another Kestrel. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. No frills, right? Let's get to it. If I can also get another Kestrel as well as our escort ships, then I might also see if we can get a Valkyrie in this stream as well. That'd be lovely. Um, that might be pushing it, but it would be lovely, as well as a little bit of reserve of credits. And then we can head back to, once we've cleared this system, we will be heading back to New Morris and just finish off the, oh no, sorry, it's Dagobah. Um, and finish off the bounties there. And then we'll probably go back to Confexport, where everything went to crap for us. From there, from Confexport, we will be making our way up to, I believe, Quinmosfero, or potentially be going up to Centis instead. Basically, I want to make a beeline for the Centauri Imperium, where I'm going to be, taking them out. That's kind of the goal. Can I destroy an empire in this? I don't know if it's even possible, but these are all the harder difficulty sort of areas, and my rule is that I'm meant to be, going to war with them. So it makes good sense to head in their direction at some point. We may want to go up this way instead and get better relations, or a higher number of ships and fame first. We'll kind of see how it plays out. But the thing is that I'll probably want to build up my level of fame or level of difficulty a little bit slower. So hence the 12 to 14, and then the 13 to 15 might be a better idea than like the 15 to 17, the 16 to 18, and so on and so forth, just to build it up. And so we've got some decent ships. So when we first do our first assault on the Empire, which I think will be Severumo, um, or even Pranciro, then we'll have a decent chance at actually being successful here. But that's a while off, but that's kind of what I've got in my head. If you were wondering, where are we going with this? Hey, we've got a neutral ship that's just going to come in and do our work for us here, I suspect, which is fine. I might even take the lifeboat on for the ride here. He's coming in to try and attack me, that's fine. And yeah, what do we got going on here? We'll go for that with both rail cannons. The Kestrel can go here and then kind of rotate. The owl can actually just move back a little. No, you're just going to sit in the way, aren't you? Just going to sit in the way. Rotate the Kestrel a little bit more so it's in line when we hopefully... There we go. Oh, we kept the reactor intact. That's really good. That's the one thing from that ship that I actually wanted to keep, which is good. Obviously wasn't worried about dying at all, more worried about the parts being spoiled. Because uranium does seem to be our limiting factor. Ooh, there's titanium up there as well. I'm going to need a little bit of that. Put on the gathering tool here and it can pick up some of these. Now there has been some comments as well in terms of when I'm flying about, just have the gather tool switched on. Can be helpful in terms of gathering resources and just making sure we get everything. In fact, we've still got a fair bit. I don't think we're far off getting an tri-steel is going to be our thing, I suspect. But there is some there. I'm just going to go T for tri-steel now. I can't be bothered typing both letters, and I don't think there's anything that's just, you know, a T in the game, so that should work. Some helpful comments as well from YouTube in terms of what we should do for our sun miner, and some people have done some testing on my behalf as well, which I appreciate. In terms of what was happening with my dying ship and what will happen with shields, and yeah, we've had some people you know, put it up close to the sun and have it pop in much the same way, despite the shielding that they've put on their own ships. This is really annoying. This guy's just, yeah, here we go. You've got that targeted, and if we just rotate you, come on, man. Yeah, that's it. Come and bite me. Easy. All right, so this guy would have cleared that asteroid field. Yep. Just mark the wreck. And then these two can start heading on down while we gather from here. There's not much that we need to pick up here as well. I think it's mostly steel. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth marking that as a wreck or not. The other thing that we could do as well is build our escorts to the owl pretty much straight away. Also, I love the fact that those people who are watching my disaster video where everything went wrong have have been noting that I said if we like missiles, we can intercept those. Yeah, that comment didn't age well. So I appreciate that people have picked that up. I had a good chuckle to myself when I rewatched that portion of it as well. All right, we can speed this up. All right, cool. Here they come. It's a pack bounty. I reckon this will be okay to fight here. Should be just very little ships, yep. So we'll try and get one on that. And yeah, because you're not in sensor range yet, we're just gonna go ahead and shoot you with both. Oh, no, we might be able to get number 2 focused where it should be. Cool. Alright, so we won't waste the railgun shots. Not that ammo is expensive, but just keep turning, buddy. There we are. It's more about the speed of it. Alright, so we'll drop a W there. I think we had tri-steel down here. He can go down, and we'll continue on to this next bounty. Yeah, but basically it's easy mode at the moment in this. We're basically in the kiddie pool sort of thing, and there is no challenge to be had here. But there are resources, and resources is what we need. You're gonna run away from me. Yeah, you are. It's frustrating. Usually there's 2. Yeah, there we are. Alright, you're picking stuff up. That's all fine. Keep an eye on the asteroids around here as well. Here we go. He might be turning around. Kestrel. Kestrel. Oh, there we are. So we want to take out this guy from there. Move the owl down this way. Is that a free? Oh, that's a free ship right there. Are you going to work out that we're sitting here now? Are you going to... Oh, you're going to come in between here, aren't you? Yep, we've got it targeted. Kestrel has just been smart enough to not try and shoot through the asteroids. That's good. It should be able to take on one of these guys pretty easily. It's got a reasonable forward shielding. There we are. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe you do need definitely the tanking class, so therefore we can start backing off. Now it can come in and it can launch some missiles as well, because we do not need a death in the family of ships that we have. So disruptors there. So if we also tell it to just quickly rotate and boost off. And then it can also rotate back the other way now and hopefully get a shot off. There we go. Repair whatever damage the owl's taken, repair whatever damage the... Oh, it's in combat. Kestrel is taken in a second. Those missiles are just running around. Some hypercoil damage, that's annoying. How did it hit here? Okay. Fine then. It clearly did. Finished here. Yep, we have. We will go there is where it should go, and we'll also just quickly get rid of these. Get rid of these. There we are. Right. So we've got another Vindicator coming in here. We'll go with the missiles. At least the Kestrel can come in here and just give it a good pounding. Which seems like a good idea. Yeah, disruptors suck when they're being used against you. Wow, it blew out most of it, but not the critical components, it seems. Go take that part out. And are we here? Yeah, we are. Grab everything. And a little bit. There we go. Another one bites the dust. We kept the reactor alive. Let's repair this and hopefully repair the Kestrel. Yep, there we are. Any goodies here in terms of special asteroids? Mostly copper and whatnot. I'll just go back up to normal speed. I might wait a little bit as far as how far I go. Need the uranium there. So I've just got to keep in mind that there could still be wandering pirates and that ship is still unarmed. Right? It's also maybe not quite speedy enough at all anymore to make a clean getaway. We seem to have gotten everything that we're gonna get here. I'll keep the W mark just because it's gonna be now still have some steel, I think, which we might need after we build another Kestrel. New ships being more expensive and all. These apart. I did build a processor, didn't I? High explosive missile factory, uranium richer, hypercore factory, tri-steel. No, I haven't made a processor factory. That should be something on the agenda as well, I think. So let's go do that. We can put in, it's a 3x3. Might as well put it on this side. It takes some diamonds to do that. That's unfortunate. Diamonds are expensive. Get rid of the mirroring. Fine. Yep. And do this so that we can send power up. But then that should turn all the gold that I've been collecting into processors. And if there is anything worth picking up that are like hypercoals there, there's some more tri-steel there, and there's some carbon there. We'll just wait until the lifeboat gets a little bit closer to my ships, so we might as well speed things up to make that happen as fast as possible. We'll keep the W there just because it will probably have some steel. Now I pushed that tiny wreck that I found kind of out of the way. Here's something at least. We'll get those as well as these. Give me some of those too, like a shopping trip, except for with dead bodies. Grab those. Excellent. And pull apart this Vindicator as well. Should have some good stuff in it. Now again, yeah, see? Oh no, that's a bounty. You know what? We'll send in the Kestrel and the Owl. Why not? It's kind of close enough now that we can tell the lifeboat to just kind of run for it. We'll send that over there. Plus I can kind of dodge and weave around the asteroids. Mind you, this is not very good at dodging and weaving. Grab that. There are also some suggestions in terms of if I do the exploration missions and put in like a scout ship was another suggestion, and then run around and find all the high value asteroids at the outer edges of the systems. That is a valid tactic as well. So just building like a sensor scout ship that's super quick and zooming around, find all the right things that I need, and that could potentially speed up our process here of rebuilding. And that idea certainly has potential. Definitely a valid strategy. Yeah, there's a pirate. Yarr. We be pirates here to just annoy you by dropping down the speed of time, but nothing else. Where is he going? Back up. Yep. So we obviously took away that carbon. That's a U, so that's uranium. Here's our bounty, so we'll send in the Owl and the Kestrel to go collect that bounty. Come at me, bro. And start mining that. Yep, pirate again. The Owl down here. He's wandering off, that pirate, so that's all good. Alright, what we got? We got a Moth and the Kestrel. Tell that to attack that. The Kestrel, however, will go 1 and attack that. And just kind of take a beeline like that. think the owl should be the one that gets in range first. He's coming out a fair bit. No, it's Pirate Hunter mission. Ha ha ha! Nice. Unfortunately, it did destroy the reactor, I think. And you can see our point defense just cleaned up that missile that he shot, managed to shoot off. In the meantime, we've got this uranium roid. I'm thinking of putting airlocks needs. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that. So my thoughts are if we do airlocks next to the things, because at the moment they just seem to want to try and get there as fast as possible, drop materials off. So we might as well give them a helping hand. Rather than prioritizing going through space to drop off things, I mean. Well, that's what they're doing. Cool. Titanium and carbon. That's a W, and we still haven't taken out the fugitive bounty. So we'll go out this way next. I'm not sure the moth will really have... It's going to have some high explosive missiles, actually. So let's get the owl to take advantage of that. Just turn around, dude. Be faster. I think I need some missiles to be created here as well, and the thing that I'm missing is iron, so this thing can actually... the lifeboat, that is, not this thing. Go ahead and mine an iron asteroid or two as well. I think these guys have just done it manually, haven't they? Yeah, might as well move it closer. Yeah, grab the last bits. Cool, that's an iron roid over there. Because I might as well have a full tank worth of high explosive missiles for when I need them. Plus, I think I just used up some steel, so these guys are probably going to turn it into steel as well. Yep, they're slow to get in there. Mainly lacking power. Cool. Alright, send the lifeboat down here. The owl should be pretty well. Did we not get any? Ah, okay. Oh well, grab what you can. And we'll go in this direction. Oh, there's a question mark too. It's probably just a hyper portal or hyper jump thingy thing. Ah, those pirates are hanging around that unknown signal. I get you now. I see what's happening here. Speed up slightly. He's definitely making a beeline for us. We'll go with that. It's a Hellion. Have we fought a Hellion before? Yeah, probably. He doesn't look too tough. Let's just slow down and kind of rotate so I can bear the rail guns. Oh. Aim the disruptors at that. Oops, I just pressed the wrong button. It's an unknown contact, so it's a wandering pirate. And we'll need to bear those rails back on him. Gone. Not even a paint scratch on the paint. Hey, stop firing, owl. This one's a dead end. We'll mark the wreck, because that might be useful. That flashing red stuff all the time is a little bit annoying though, so we might, while this is doing this thing, actually I know that those guys aren't going anywhere, but this looks like a wandering pirate maybe, or maybe they're both. That could be a pirate base as well, and I'm just unaware of. Nope, it's an asteroid field, and that's likely a clear mission. Yeah, okay, we'll take on the asteroid ship field. We're just going to make an A here. Make sure I don't ignore that gold. Which way? Which way? Decisions, decisions. We'll go for this top one first. There's 3 in here. Okay. Are they fighting each other? Nope. The cannoneer. Funnily enough, it has cannons. And a dyad. The dyad actually looks a little bit deadly. So I might go back like that. Cool. And then the Kestrel can kind of peek in like this. And then it's go after those. Pivot. Pivot. There's one down. Aim the next one. You can just go. Pivot again. Oh, hello. I don't like you sneaking in behind here. Flanking me and shooting out my legs. Slow down here so we're just not swarmed under. Fire, fire, fire. It's taken out a fair bit there. That won't be able to reload. Still a little bit of a problem. Yeah, we've just lost a leg or some maneuverability. We do have the missiles incoming there though as well. So I think what I want it to do is back up a little bit. Yep, take it on the edge here. Thank you very much. And that's a much better position for it to be in. Kestrel can just kind of creep forward here. Get another shot off soon, that would be good. And those missiles will come in and just kind of crap all over its offensive abilities. Yeah, we're fine now. We lost some feet, which is not ideal, but we can deal with that. Alright, one down. You can now face on. And the Kestrel can do a full rotation and we'll aim for its cockpit here. We've got plenty of supplies, it's just very unfortunate that that's happened. Hopefully these guys, yeah, he's got the fire extinguisher. So, all good. Oh, an expert shot by the Kestrel there. Just straight past the wingtip. Alright, yeah, as I kind of thought might happen there. Let's just see if we can... Kind of not surprised that we've just had a few hits there. That flank was not the greatest thing for us. So that's probably my timely reminder to not get too cocky. Got everything from here. We'll go down here and we can speed things back up again. because we're advanced, but we're not invulnerable. Tear that apart, just get in a little bit closer, and we can repair everything now. Hopefully no one died at the back here. I don't think they did. No, we're missing one. Yeah, because we can't man those engines anymore, so just gonna grab this guy. I was gonna pronounce his name, but then I realized I literally can't. So he can float over there and help man those engines. We could use some missiles as well, so we're going to transfer resources and send them over to the owl. In the meantime, yeah, we didn't use up all that much, or not what we had in stock anyway. And we're probably going to want to dismantle that. If I just rotate it, actually, we'll get it in zappy range. What's going on here? Oh, we got some unknown contacts just kind of... I'm going to just let that play out. I don't mind if some of the neutral guys get blown up because that is free. Yep, we just saw a contact disappear, so I'm going to mark that. To me, that is free goods right there, right? I mean, it's not like I was in a position to intervene, so my conscience is clear. It's the law of salvage and the survival of the fittest out here in space. Is there a sulfur asteroid around? I think the closest is over here. Speed things up. And we'll just make sure we've got those high explosives being made. Alright, cool. We've got enough missiles, not to really fully restock, but enough for the time being. Then we can also go and harvest these. Move the owl out of the way. Kestrel can go up kind of this way. There is a titanium thing there. Have we gotten that? Yep, cool. Let's head over that direction. There's another titanium. Tri-steel being really necessary for the production of Kestrels. Because of all that juicy rail. Not to mention I just had to use up 10 for repairing the owl. Uranium up here, so let's wander up that direction. Grab that. Cool, and we might just get the Kestrel to do a quick wander through. Carbon there. Just check that there's not anything else. Oh, hey man, there's another contact down here. As well as a unknown sort of thing. Another unknown signal out here. We are like in the unknown signal, like capital. It's probably like a bounty area, that's my guess. Just because that's what this ended up being, like an asteroid field, sort of bounty area sort of thing. No, maybe not, because we should have hit something by now. Alright, he's coming for us, whatever it is. And there's a storage pad here, so we're just going to go S there. Get him to attack, and the Kestrel to start moving into position. We're basically going to shoot out the center though. Pew pew. This is the target area. You can kind of wander off to this side though, man. And target the center with your disruptors. There we go. That's a W. I think we took that apart. Yep. So that means we can go down to the storage area and see what's inside. There's usually some rare goodies. Yep. I think that had some uranium in there, which is nice. And then we have a pack bounty, it looks. And they're not happy we're around. They are making the beeline to us. Cool, it's just a haywire. What? Number 2 can fire at that. Number 1 here. And if I'm seriously lucky, then what will happen is that the Kestrel, no, I was kind of hoping that it might fire through this guy. Hey, yeah, fire at that, and then rotate. In the meantime, you need to rotate man as well. He is not a threat, he is a threat. Are you out of ammo? No. Why aren't you firing? There we are. One down. Actually, just cancel the missile. Go. I think that was a pack bounty area. Yep, done. Let's just speed things up while we deal with this. Yep, got everything we need. Kestrel, can you grab anything there? Yeah, you pick up a few bits and pieces apparently. Owl can be repaired, and we'll grab all this. Once again, I am actually going to mark this as a W, just because there's still bits and pieces that while I don't need now, I could do a second sweep when I've built another big ship. We could also make some hypercoils. Pardon me. So one of the things we could really do is just harvest some copper. It's boring, it's old-fashioned, but it is effective when one of the things we're definitely going to need to build this Kestrel is going to be copper, or hypercoils specifically. Yeah, go down here, yep. And I couldn't help but notice there was an awful lot of copper. Yeah, see, they're just going with the closest. And then sending it to the factory rather than floating, which actually takes longer, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why. Maybe if I go up this side, then... Yeah, that works. They're getting closer to the actual factory that it needs delivered to. We just go back this way, yep. Pirate Hunter. So send in these boys. Boys, you got a bounty. No good damn pirates. I'm pretty sure I transferred off all those missiles before as well, so probably do something about that. Nope, he's going to be out of range. That's okay, we might head up, just take a wander up that direction. We've still got a pack bounty down there as well that we need to attend to. Yeah, there's still guys there. We'll send the lifeboat there. And there's still two of them, so there's probably a couple. Yep, there's that first wreck. And they left some uranium intact, so that's good. The other thing that the Kestrel is going to take up a whole heap of is uranium. And yeah, there's been a fight around here too. So, oh yeah, there's a hunchback there. We're turning on the anti-collision, apparently. Alright, so this guy's seen a... You've had a bad day, man. And I'm about to make it worse. Now there is a storage thing there. I want to make sure that that's marked. And then the other guy, it seems to still have an engine intact. Huh, a stomper. Looks like it's been gnawed on. Unfortunately for you, I am a better gnawer. Grab this copper. And that will go towards building some more hypercoils. Now, given that coils will be more common, I might actually just turn off that coil factory so that we're not replacing the coil losses, so to speak. Oh, what did I just leave behind? Usually that's a sign, like the noise that it makes when you've lost people, left people. Now, while there's a danger for of a pirate showing up, I think I should be able to get out of Dodge fast enough, even if that does happen. Famous last words, and this is where Pook starts crying. I feel like I should always be carrying at least a little bit of risk. Cool. Alright, we'll go to this wreck first, see what we can grab. It's just that one as well. Then we'll head up here, grab what's left of this. Much that we actually wanted. Alright, there's that pirate. Let's repair the owl. I have support in this fight as well. Not that we need it. It's nice to see the locals actually taking care of their own problems. Just saying. The owl can creep in a little bit closer here. Yeah, what do we got? A Valkyrie. Okay. Tell him to... Yep, you can go like that. was kind of hoping that would be more effective. What do we actually shoot then? Alright. Go into range like so. I was actually meaning to go for that. So it could take a hit. That's sort of interesting. Just rotate again, and we should get another shot off shortly. Yep, that flak is deadly. So the AoE just seems to penetrate shields pretty well. And it's a dead ship now, but it's definitely a pain because we took far more damage than was kind of justified. I mean, it's a very close combat ship, Valkyrie. But flak cannons do devastating damage once they're in range. So I want them. Sure, there's nothing that I missed here. Yeah, there's still a heap of stuff around, but it's nothing that we have available space for. Just pick up anything that's here. Alright, so what do we need? We need coils and hypercoils and the ever-present need for tri-steel and uranium. But we might even be coming up close to the point where we can build a new ship. So let's just check out what we need for another Kestrel now. Paste into existing will be fine. Pix Ironman thingy thing. Yeah, it's still sitting in lost ships. I thought I moved it. Oh well, unnamed ship 8 it is. Load. Put on the thingy thing line and it go like that. Alright. So I need a little bit more uranium and some more hypercoils, but otherwise I've got everything I need. We're not even that far off the hypercoils, so yeah, we are mighty close. That's good. That is very good. So I'm pretty sure I just spotted copper up this direction. So that's the way we're gonna head. Yep, there it is. Well, there's some anyway. I think yeah, that was the road that I spotted before. Because it seems that harvesting copper from roids seems to be the fastest way to get coils and hypercoils as opposed to blowing up other ships. I mean, granted, if you've got the option for picking it up off another ship, you should definitely take it, but right, how are we doing? 800? You know what? By golly gosh, I think we've done it. What do I need? Hyperium. Unknown, no, uranium. Uranium is what I need. Pretty sure that's going to be the last thing. Check out whatever this is. Nope, hyperjump beacon. You know what? It's only one uranium. So let's fly on down here. Just check out whatever else might be in our way on the way there. You never know, we might be able to shoot down another ship. And yes, I could be going after neutral shipping, but all the other factions have decided on my friends. Tri-steel. Uh, and I don't want to hurt them. It's just the Imperials that are going to be, we're going to be going after. Right, cool, excellent. More tri-steel. If we get lucky, maybe we'll even see a uranium roid on the way there. Go up this way for that reason. Don't think so. Nope, that's fine. It's about as expected, but this station is likely to have at least one uranium, and we can also pull some crew from it, because we should get a little bit of money from the bounties that we were about to receive, or hand in. Here we are. Cool. And so we should be able to hire the maximum amount of crew from here, as which won't fill up a Kestrel, but it will get close. All right, build new ship, and we're going to load and just replace existing will be fine. Unnamed ship number 8. And it'll cost us 1,600 bucks to make one, which is basically the cost of the uranium. Yep, done. So first we're going to transfer crew from the lifeboat to the unnamed, as yet unnamed ship. And then we're going to hail the station. Hail the station. Oh no, we transferred too much crew. Transfer it back. Transfer it back. We need enough crew to operate it. Right, the as yet unnamed ship can grab the crew here. Cool, and then we'll talk to this, and we'll grab another whatever's available at the moment, basically. So we definitely need more crew, but we have a second Kestrel now as well. Our fleet keeps growing. Yeah, our resources took a smashing then. What I might do though, transfer some resources and we'll send some sulfur over because that'll want it. How are we doing on, yeah, we've got plenty of sulfur in this Kestrel. And that comes to naming. We can't run around with an unnamed ship. So I think what I'm going to do there, we already have an at the end of Bronn, and we already have the Kestrel, which was a follower as well. I think I'm going to keep with the lifeboat for the time being. Trodoc is its own ship design, right? So, and because it was pulled out of the civilian pool of ships, I don't feel like that's a follower or subscriber name as well. So what I might do is just have a quick list through things. Look through here. We'll go to good old Google Chrome. Go to the YouTubes. And I do have someone in mind, but I just want to double check their name and the spelling and that sort of thing so I don't get into trouble with it. Alright, my list of comments. Ah, yeah, here we are. So, introducing the Comyets. So Comyets has been chatting to me a little bit back and forth. We're talking about Star Miner designs, and I have put up their Star Miner design in my stream, even if I haven't used it yet. I've mentioned it a couple of times. So I think it's by now they design their ship, or they deserve a ship name. So congratulations. There is one other as well, Ethan Wilson 1001. You will have a ship as well. Just putting it out there. You've got one coming as well. You're next in the queue for a name. But for the time being, Comyets is the one that just managed to get in first. Why? Because that was the latest comment, basically. It's the, whatever catches my eye. I like shiny things. What can I say? It's Now, I'm just going to double check here though that, yeah, the crew is not organized. Yeah, okay, we're going to need to set that up again, which is no good, but that's fine. It's fine. Get rid of mirror mode here. So these guys are all about servicing them. That's already set up correctly, good. So we want to go back to crew assignments. Those ones are right. Good. Which means that I set you to be this and this, and you to be this. Then you guys can be those two. No. How do I do this again? You're doing that. Yeah. 2, 3, and they're all going to be an ops type. You guys are going to be here and here, and then you're feeding power on a pretty much dedicated basis, and you guys can do that as well. I'm pretty sure that's the rural. But if you could hear that, then that is the alarm going off as well, saying that it's coming up on the end of our stream time. So let's just finish this off. We'll call this ops. Good, the blue. And I kind of feel like this is a good natural end to the, oh, wrong one. Set all operating priorities to 10 and also fire extinguisher duties. Because if there's fire, we want someone to deal with that, right? Now, you and you, pretty sure, be ops. You and you should be ops. Yep, that works. And if it doesn't, we'll fix it. But yeah, okay, we have the Kestrel Mark IV, the Comets, which is basically a Kestrel class, right? So that's not going to get the marks against it. Actually, you know what? We will go Mark IV. And the reason so that if I do make changes to this, then I can keep track of which one's been upgraded and which one hasn't. But that works out pretty well. So, final thing we need here is, of course, a pretty screenshot. So let's position everyone, and we can go like that. We can go like that, and then it can be, you know, these guys are all be escorting these. So we'll set it up. We'll have a thing in the background, and say Control Shift U. There we are. Gotta get my cursor out of the way here. Zooms. Yeah, but there's our fleet now. So there's 2 escort vessels that we need and a Valkyrie. And then we will be pretty much ready to go take on the world. But with this expanded firepower from the dual Kestrels now, sorry Comets, I'm probably still going to call um, it a Kestrel class. It's just when I'm moving that specific ship that it's going to be a Comet. Um, then yeah, we're going to have we've got some pretty good firepower on our side now, is what I'm trying to, or very clumsily getting around to saying. So that's a good thing. Um, That's a very good thing. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. So, streaming schedule around Christmas. The Saturday one is not going ahead. I have moved the Dwarf Fortress one to be on the Friday, largely because I slept through my alarm. Sorry about that, especially if you were waiting for it, but that will happen on Friday. So I'm thinking the Dwarf Fortress might be the one that I release on Christmas instead of this one. And next week we'll be going back to the normal streaming schedule. Um, it won't be the Monday morning one for Dwarf Fortress because obviously that's a Friday and that's also Boxing Day here in Australia, and I'm going to be doing family stuff. So yeah. Um, Otherwise, Tuesday night I should be back home, ready for another Cosmeteer stream. But I'd like to wish everyone a happy and Merry Christmas, even if you don't celebrate it. You can have a happy day instead. And I look forward to seeing you all uh, later on. Thanks again. Bye now.